Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back. We got the Squall once again. Bit of a Squall kick. I know I've probably done several videos of the Squall, but it's fun as I do my 100 battle challenges to start figuring tanks out. And I was sort of down on this tank when I first, I think, initially reviewed it, but it has grown on me. The Blesk is the tech tree version, or the tier 8 tech tree check light tank. It leans more heavily into, although it's pretty good combat wise because it's a little pew pew double cannon thing, it leans more heavily to the light tank vision game side of it. This thing leans more heavily into being a medium tank side of it, but of course it's got its light tank capabilities. I've also learned to be a little more careful with the way I'm using the tank. I don't know if that guy was actually seen or if he's just eating shots meant for me. Don't know. What that entails is being more careful. Like, I could have run down there and traded a bunch of autocannon shots with the Squall that went down there. And usually, if you watch any of my stuff, I'm almost always the first one to get to places because I just go there and start shooting things. This is a tank that, on the one hand, in the right situation, that can be deadly for it. Well, it can both be deadly for you and deadly for the enemy, I guess. But if you're willing to be a little more careful with this, you can find yourself in the mid to late game, and it becomes an absolute murder machine. Light tanks in general excel at that, but this one especially. The autocannon, what's interesting about it, if you have a cyclical tank, unfortunately I'm not reloaded for this guy right now, cyclical, say, light tank, not an autoloader, but just single shot. You can certainly zoom in and assassinate low hit point things, but they have to be pretty low hit point. You're talking in the 200 regime for most of your tier 8 light tanks, you know. And while it reloads fast, maybe you can get 2 shots for their 1, so you'll only eat 1 shot back, that kind of thing. Well, this thing is going to delete 500 to 600 hit point tanks if used right. Certainly 300 to 400. Right, maybe 600 is a little on the high end of that, but you're talking a 300 to 400, maybe 500 hit point tier 8 heavy or medium that can be taken down by this thing, and potentially, depending on when that thing last reloaded that you're taking on, it doesn't have any hope of even shooting you back. And the power of that for a good player is, it's hard to underestimate or overestimate that power. You know, sometimes you just have to let the pictures tell the story. Just rolled in there. Absolutely annihilated. All right, how about this? Let's see how we do with this one. Reloaded, and there he is. Somebody else hit it. I didn't do all that damage, but you get the picture.
Thanks a lot.
The other Squall's like, thanks, bro. You're welcome, bro. Squall bros. You look at it, I got a kill. I'm at only 1100 damage, 1425. What I'm finding with this thing is not necessarily that I'm dropping 3 and 4K in a game. If I'm getting 1500 to 2000 or so, but 3 or 4 kills, and I'm in the middle to late part of the game helping win, it's just where this thing excels. Because a lot of times you're going to shoot a significant amount of your clip and do 100 or 200, and then you've got to hit a reload, you're going to run away and that kind of thing. Maybe you're shooting the front of stuff, you know, you fire 100 of your shells and you've got 80 damage or something like that because you just bounced a lot. For example, right there, didn't really do much to him. Here he comes. I'm backing. Don't hit me, please don't hit me. Okay, he hit me. Did a little bit of damage to him. He's angered. The Progetto comes in there. I've got to reload. Back, 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 back. Dead guy. Little help from my friends. So yeah, the potential on the clip is pretty amazing. It's hard to sometimes employ that potential, but the potential is there. And when you get it to the later part of the game, I know I'm going to get hit by him, that's fine. When you get to the later part of the game, it becomes absolutely brutal. I'm just going to push up here because he should not reload in time, so you can hit him again a little bit. There we go. So we crank up the 1,500. We got 1,500 assists. We got a kill. Their defender is kind of holding the corner over there. I was a little bit worried somebody might show up behind me, but then I checked the mini-map. You can see the squalls cut off anything. So 2 of their guys are way over there. We've got 3 over here, and that's all of them. We've got them all accounted for. The only thing I'm worried about is that defender looking at me. I think he might be, and then I notice his gun's going that way, so he's not. So we'll just pop out here. This is a little hit point guy, and we'll just wail away until he goes away. Boom. We're actually going to hold. We're going to hold the amount of shells that I had right there. And unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough to kill this guy, but we'll just use what we got. Auto aim and... Nope. Somebody else ammo racked him, and we're at 2 kills in 1,700. Zip down here. Do a little chicane, a little wiggle jiggle, just in case one of them has moved up. Charioteer's over here. Okay, that's fine. Notice I've only used AP, guys. Alright, he's been brought into the realm of ganking. Okay? He's gankable now. He had a lot of hit points, so that was going to be a bit of a problem. But at 400, he's got no choice. Or no chance. Or no choice or chance. He missed. That's nice. Dies. Gotta love it. We hit reload. What's this guy doing? Well, he's backing out. Alright, we gotta wait for a reload here. He's staring at the bush because he knows I'm over here. He figures I'm going to show up. We should both be now unlit. And I'm reloaded, so that's nice. Let's take a little peek and see if we can get him to shoot. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, he missed. He missed. And another kill. Little auto aim. Spray and pray. Go grab a cat point or two. 4 kills, 2,297 damage, 1,501 assist. This is how you squall right here. It's how you squall. Yeah, I ate a couple shots I probably shouldn't have. Standing in on the T-34 was sort of dumb. I'm trading, I don't know, 80 points for a 400 hit point hit, so that was dumb. Honestly, if I hadn't done that, I don't think it would have changed anything on killing the T-34, and I would have survived a hit probably from the Charioteer if he had hit me. Maybe a Hesh kills me off, possible. But I'd had a much better chance if I had another 400 hit points. That would have given me 635 at that point, right? I don't know how much he did because that damage marker's long gone down there on the bottom left. But you get the picture, you know. Not every decision I make is good. That's probably too true. That's more true than you should know. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from mine. Learn from everybody's mistakes. Try to get better a little bit each day. And if you're playing the Squall, make sure you are in the mid to late game where this thing's autocannon becomes an absolute murder machine. 100%. What do you guys think about this tank? Do you prefer the Blesk? That's a good question. Do I prefer the Blesk? I don't know. Not really. One thing you got to love about this is the premium, right? So if you're shooting all AP and you do 2,200 damage and 1,500 assist and you haven't even touched the gold rounds, this is going to make you cash. It will absolutely just print cash when you have a good game and you stick to the AP right there. So that's one thing that's nice about it. The Blesk is going to lean a little harder into the light tank capability, but they can both do it. I just find this one to be a little bit more able to delete things. The Blesk can do it, but it takes a lot more hits out of its smaller, faster firing cannon, and it maybe takes a little more time to get all this stuff down range, although I don't know if they're maybe the same time-wise, and somebody may know in the comments whether the actual time it takes to take all the shots, whether it's the same or different. I just feel like the Blesk is a little more limited in its ability to take things down. But that could just be a feeling and not a truth. But there you go. That's all I've got for today. You guys have a fantastic one. See ya.